All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Performance tonight against Williams Zepeda at Louis Armstrong Stadium. Just sum up to me the thoughts, feelings right now.
I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I gotta go back to the drawing board and still work on some things, but Zepeda pushed me.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like you were having fun in there. I know you were talking to Eddie, you were looking at everyone smiling. Was it a case of, you were just enjoying it and having fun?
Yeah, I was trying to enjoy the moment. I try to have as much fun as possible. I try to still stay focused on the job. But yeah, it was a hell of a night.
Taking pictures.
Yeah. Was there anything that surprised you from Zepeda, would you say? In terms of power, punches, etc.?
How steady he was. He wanted to win that fight really bad. So
he almost knocked you out.
No, he did not. Girl, is you crazy? But
Hey, salute, man. CamJNetwork back with another banger for y'all, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Sorry, but not sorry. Boxing talk, man. Hey, he almost knocked you out. Hey, man. Hey, salute to Shakur daughter, man, for sure, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful child, man, for sure, man. Just to start off on this video, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. And it's a new feature on YouTube. It's the hype button, man. Hit the hype button as well, man. It helps us in the algorithm by hitting the like and the hype button for sure, man, with the content for sure. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel as well, man. We definitely working over here. We just dropped a video talking about why the belts don't matter. That's uploaded already, and of course, we just had a show, a banger ass show Wednesday, talking about everything pretty much, talking about um everything, all the recent updates. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull, Cruz, Roach, and everything, man. So y'all can go check that out as well, man. Dope show that I had Wednesday night, and appreciate everybody's support on the show the other day, man. So let's get it cracking. Let me get my background music for this one real quick. So starting off, we already know Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez locked in, fighting January 31st at Madison Square Garden, of course, man. And some fights from the undercard that got announced in recent timing. And we're gonna talk about them. Ugh, didn't mean to push that. My bad, y'all. We a little off this morning, but we all good. God is the greatest. So here we go. Let's talk about it. So, Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, January 31st, undercard so far. You got Richardson Hitchens, Africa. He was just arguing with the man Keyshawn Davis the other day at the press conference, but Africa is locked in to fight Jermaine Ortiz. And you got Carlos Adames fighting Ammo Williams. Then you got Bruce Carrington fighting Carlos Castro. Of course, all three of the fights is title fights. Richardson Hitchens defending his IBF 140-pound title versus Jermaine Ortiz. You got Carlos Adames defending his 160-pound WBC title versus Ammo Williams. And you got Bruce Carrington. He's the interim champion, but this fight, they're fighting for the vacant 126-pound title, pretty much, um, and for the WBC as well. So all four fights on this card right here, including Teofimo Lopez and Shakur, obviously for the WBO and the Ring Magazine at 140. All four fights is all title fights right here, man. And let's go ahead and kind of break down and talk about some of the fights in particular a little bit. So within the first fight, Bruce Carrington, man, 16-0, 9 knockouts. Um, I don't know why they got the suspension on him right now, but I'm not worried about that. Don't be concerned with that. You know what I mean? He's good to go. He's good. Of course, Bruce Carrington, the top ranked fighter, this is his last five fights. Um, then, been active, been very active over the past, couple of years for sure. Coming off this year to beat Matias Hayter by unanimous decision. Then before that, early this year, he beat Enrique Vivas by knockout in the third round. And, last three fights in 2024, Dana Coldwell, Sagawa, both of those fights won by decision. And, the Brian de Garcia, he won that by knockout early last year in 2024 in the eighth round. So, Bruce Carrington, man, solid fighter. Uh, I love what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I like how he's moving. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely confident in his game. And his opponent, man, he's fighting Carlos Castro, man. Carlos Castro, 30-3, 14 knockouts, got stopped one time in his career. And this is his last five fights. He fought Stephen Foden last year. And I remember that fight. That was Stephen Foden. I want to say that was his first fight at 126, honestly, if I remember. And Stephen Foden didn't have a good performance, you know what I'm saying, in this fight. This was a real, like, sluggish, ugly fight from both guys between Castro and Foden in that fight in particular. But he lost that by split decision. Some people felt Foden probably should have lost that fight. You know what I mean? But he definitely lost that last year. Last year, and before that, he was on a three-win streak with two knockouts with Luna and Castilla, and had a unanimous decision with Presidio. I don't know his name. I know I probably jacked his damn name up, but the real interesting factor, um, like he fought twice last year, then twice in 2023. That fought one. He fought more times in 2022, obviously, but this is last five fights. But he lost to Brandon Figueroa in 2022 by knockout in the sixth round. So a little interesting right there. I think this fight is suitable for Shushu to win this one, and and be good. It's a very well matched up fight for Shushu, in my opinion. And I expect him to show up and show out in this fight for sure, man. So got Shushu Carrington obviously versus the boy Carlos Castro, man. And we'll go to the next joint. Carlos Adames, 24-1, 18 knockouts. 24-1-1, my bad, because he got a draw in his last fight with Hansa Shiraz last year, which I believe he 100% won that fight, where it was earlier this year in February, actually, on the Beterbiev and Bivol card. And I felt he won that fight. But, extreme measures, man. You know what it is. You know how it should be with the politics, man. Politics is usual well. Then he beat Terrell Gausha. He beat Julian Williams, Montiel, Deverchenko. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't really been too like active. He's been like fighting once a year type shit. So this year, this would be him fighting into it'll be 11 months since he's fought, going into this fight with Ammo Williams. And I like Carlos Adames. At first, we were in intentions in the assumption that he was going to move up to 168. And of course, last week we had Jesus Ramos Jr. He fought Shane Mosley for the 160-pound WBC interim title. So you got him, you got Carlos Adames right here defending his 160-pound WBC title. He's staying at 160 to fight Ammo Williams, which is a real interesting fight in particular. Ammo Williams, 19-1, 13 knockouts, got knocked out one time. And this his last five. He done won his last three fights. He fought twice this year, so Ammo's been active, and he fought three times in 2024. And one of his losses was to Hamza Shiraz, and he got stopped in the 11th round. And if you look at that fight from Ammo Williams in particular, Hamza Shiraz was dominating Ammo throughout that whole entire fight. Like I don't even remember if Ammo won a round for real, honestly. Like I felt like Hamza Shiraz dominated that whole entire fight. Ammo maybe one or two rounds if anything. But he was definitely losing badly in that fight and getting his ass whooped in that fight. Like Hamza was putting belt to that boy. And I remember that fight vividly, covering that fight, watching it. You know what I'm saying? So Emma Williams, I think this fight style wise favors Carlos Adames, but it's curious about Adames with the weight. That's the thing that I'm a little curious about. You know what I mean? If the weight is going to play a fact, because I know he was having aspirations to move another 168, but he's staying at 160. And we'll see what happens. I definitely think this fight style wise it favors Carlos Adames for sure, for sure. And we can go on to the next dom. You got Richardson Hitchens, Africa, 20-0, 8 knockouts. He's the IBF 140-pound champion. And this is last fight. He's coming off stopping George Kambosos earlier this year in the eighth round. And he fought twice last year. He beat Leon Pyro, then beat Gustavo Limos. Gustavo Limos, the same guy that fought Keyshawn Davis, but that fight was a hot ass mess because he came in the fight overweight because Gustavo Limos fought Africa at 140. And then he was moving down to 135 to fight Keyshawn Davis. And he was way overweight. And Keyshawn still fought him and whooped his ass. You know what I mean? But that was a crazy little situation. I remember that. But in the fight with Africa and Gustavo Lemos, this was a close ass fight. Africa won by unanimous decision, but it was a close ass fight for real. Some people felt Africa should have lost that fight. You know what I mean? Jose Cepeda, Fernandez, four fights between 2023 and 2024 where he won by decision. And he stopped George Kambosos. His best performance was against George Kambosos out of all the fights. He had a great performance against Leon Paro. Definitely, I will say that. He shut Paro out pretty much. Like, definitely. Gotta say that. Great performance from Africa. So, Africa coming in 20-0, defending his title versus Jermaine Ortiz, man. Very underrated Jermaine Ortiz, in my opinion. 20-2 and 1, 10 knockouts. Um, and I showed a little bit more from him in particular for his resume. He's coming off fighting Batista, where he beat Batista on the MVP card. He was supposed to fight Claggett originally, but Claggett had to back out due to injury. And then he fought Alamo earlier this year, beat him by decision. Um, then he beat a guy Mino in the end of last year, stopped him in the fourth round. Then of course last year he lost to Teofimo Lopez by unanimous decision, which a lot of people felt Jermaine Ortiz probably pulled that one out. Um, then he beat Antonio Moran. Antonio Moran has names like Devin Haney and um, Zaire Abdulayev and Andy Cruz and of course Jermaine Ortiz as well. And of course, Jermaine Ortiz lost to Lomachenko. A lot of people felt the same way about the Lopez fight. Felt like Jermaine Ortiz probably pulled that one out on Lomachenko too, and he beat Jamal Heron and he beat Nair Albright. So very experienced from Jermaine Ortiz. He's been in several big fights in his career going into this fight, and this fight is a dangerous fight, in my opinion, for Africa. This is the dangerous fight for Africa, in my opinion. It truly is. Africa gonna have to be definitely on his shit for sure in this fight. Because Jermaine Ortiz, he's very underrated. He's very slick. This fight in particular, like, it's not a crazy style matchup to me because they both like counter punches in retrospective. So it's kind of the same like Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, right? You know what I mean? They're both guys counter punchers and stuff. Who gonna step forward in the fight? Who gonna carry the fight? So it poses that question in that fight. But it's a very interesting fight, you know what I mean? And of course, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, um, can't not talk about them real quick. You know what I mean? Obviously, Teofimo Lopez 22-1, 13 knockouts. Of course, he won his last 5 fights, beating Sandor Martin, which is a lot of people was questionable on that. Josh Taylor, he watched him. Jermaine Ortiz, like I spoke about, won that fight, and Steve Claggett won that fight by unanimous decision, he definitely put on a good performance versus Arnold Barbosa, in my opinion. And so he's fought one time this year, fought twice in 2024. He was more active in 2024 than he was in 2023 and 2022. So it's all about what Teofimo we're going to get in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Teofimo has had inconsistent performances since he's been at 140. Like, he really has. And I've been speaking about this several times on the channel when we speak about Teofimo Lopez. But looking at this fight as a big fight, I feel like Teofimo's taking it as a big fight, and I think he's gonna be game for this one. I think he's gonna be game for this one. He's gonna come up there and give Shakur everything he got in this fight. I truly believe that, man, and I really hope so. And I hope he come in there stepping as well as with Shakur. 24-0, 11 knockouts. You know what I mean? I like the fight. Shakur, we need to see some action, man. We need to see you definitely have some offense in this fight, man. Have some offense. Don't be too defensive minded. You know what I'm saying? Have some offense in the fight. Have some entertainment. Like, we need entertainment out of all of these fights on the card, and especially the main event. We need entertainment. We truly do. And these guys got to provide the action, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a big moment for you guys. You guys is at Madison Square Garden and everything. The fighters getting promoted heavy and shit. Y'all need to bring it. Bring it. Don't come on there having no pity pat party on Shakur and T.O. because we seen that little sparring footage. That sparring footage was not good. It wasn't good. Richardson Hitchens, Jermaine Ortiz, bring it. Bring the action, man. We want to see leather on leather in all of these fights, man. All of these fights, we want to see entertainment out of these fights. Yeah, I feel like overall, for us, you know, the undercard in general, I think it's decent. I think it's a decent undercard. It's not bad. I'm not surprised by what they have going. You know what I'm saying? And I'm interested to see what fights they have on the prelims. You know what I mean? And what other fights they add to it. You know what I mean? But it's not a bad undercard at all, in my opinion. It's decent. It's a solid little undercard. All championship fights, obviously. So just to promote it in that way, marketing wise. But I hope these guys bring the action. That's all I ask for. Bring the action on this card, man. I think the Carlos Adames and Emma Williams fight should be a decent fight. I think it should be a good scrap. Bruce Carrington and Carlos Castro, I feel like Bruce should pick him apart, honestly. That's not a 50-50 fight. Carlos Adames That's the thing about some of these cars. Y'all got to take into context too. Like, ask yourself, is all of these fights 50-50 fights? Like Carlos Adames, I mean, I say Bruce Carrington versus Carlos Castro was not a 50-50 fight to me. That's a more edged out fight for Bruce Carrington. Even though Carlos should make it tough for him. But Carlos Adames versus Emma Williams, that's not a 50-50 fight. Carlos Adames definitely got the edge in that one. Richardson Hitchens, Jermaine Ortiz, that's 50-50 to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's 50-50 because we don't know what's gonna come out of both of these guys. Pause. You know what I'm saying? No, what fight is both of these guys gonna bring to the table? So I really truly believe that's a 50-50 fight, and let alone with the main event, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur. I feel like it's a 50-50 fight for sure. So you got 2 out of the 4 fights on this card being 50-50 fights. So that's what makes up solid cards when you have cards full of 50-50 fights. You know what I mean? And we'll see, man. I'm just hoping that these guys definitely bring the action. I want to see some action and some excitement to this shit, entertain us for sure. And we'll be tuned in and giving any more updates on this fight in particular, man. You already know the vibes, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that hype button, comment on everything that we done covered on this video for sure, man. Show your support, show your love, man, for sure. And you already know we live every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry but not sorry, Boxing Talk Wednesdays, man. Right at y'all. Y'all already know the vibes, man. And I definitely got I got an interview on the way. I got a nice conversation with a boxer. They got a fight coming up, man. So we got some guests that's gonna be coming a lot these next few weeks, man. So stay tapped into the channel, man. We definitely working for sure. And much love and blessings to y'all. Hope everyone have a blessed day today. And we out of here for sure.
All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it.